Imagine the sun setting through two of the most stunning natural arches in Arches Natural Park in Moab, Utah. Will it happen? Is it possible? Let's figure out. What's up, PhotoPillers? Rafael the Bar here. Today I'm going to show you how to use PhotoPills to plan a photo of the sun setting through the north window and turret arch, two of the most spectacular natural arches on the planet. And we start right now. Last October I was so lucky to join the Out of Moab photography conferences. Thanks so much Chris Smith for inviting me. I love you. I had such a great time meeting old friends from the PhotoPills camp, making new friends, teaching PhotoPills, and exploring Arches Natural Park. In one of the sunrise photoscapes, I joined a group led by the great Erin Bamnick. We went to a section called The Windows. The idea was to photograph the first light in the morning coming from the side and falling on the north window arch and also behind it on turret arch. And well, when I was there, just in front of the two beautiful arches waiting for the light to come, it came to my mind the idea of shooting the sunset through both arches. Was it possible? I was really curious, so I took my phone and I used the Find option of PhotoPills to plan the shot. And these are the 6 steps I used to plan the photo. Step 1. Place the red pin on the shooting location. So go to PhotoPills and tap on Planner. And here on the map you see that the red pin is placed on Menorca, our beautiful island, as always. I love Menorca. To plan the shot, the first thing I need to do is to place the red pin on the shooting spot. To do it, tap on Load. And because this time I know the latitude and longitude of the shooting spot, I'm going to use the option Latitude and Longitude. So tap on Latitude and Longitude. And I'll plug the coordinates here. So the first coordinate is the latitude, and I have the numbers here. It's 38 degrees 9.52 north, not south, north. Longitude, it's 109, 31. 57.19, and this is west. Pretty cool. Good. Now tap on Done or tap on the back arrow if you're on Android, and if I zoom in, I'll see that the red pin is placed right next to the north window arch. The north window, here we have it, and it's placed on the shooting spot. Here it is. To get there, you need to walk through the north window. So I have the shooting spot, I have the north window, and turret arch is just behind it. Pretty cool, not really far away from it. And the cool thing about this shooting spot is that I can see the horizon through the north window arch and also through the turret arch. So let's move on. Step 2. Place the black pin where you want the sun to be. Well, here I want the sun to be setting through the north window and also through turret arch. So I'll zoom in on turret arch. And now that I have my second subject perfectly clear on the map, I'll switch on the black pin. To do it, just swipe to the right, the top panels you see on the map, until you get to the panel number 2, and tap on the button you see on the panel, and as you see, the black pin appears on the map. Now all I have to do is to drag and drop it where I want the sun to be, right here under the arch, right in the middle of the arch. So zooming out so I can see the scene better. In this case, from the red pin position, from the shooting spot, if I can get the sun to set aligned with the black pin, this is through the north window and through turret arch, I'll have my shooting spot. So all I have to figure out now is whether the sun sets aligned with the black pin. Let's do it. Let's see if the photo is possible. Step 3. Tap on Find, choose Sun, and set the date range. Let's find the shooting date. Tap on Find, and now tap on Sun at azimuth and elevation. On Android, you have to tap on Find Sun. It is the same tool. Well, in this screen, before I can tap on the search button, I have to tell PhotoPills 3 things. The day range, I want PhotoPills to look for possible shooting dates. The azimuth of the sun, this is the direction where I want the sun to be. And the elevation of the sun, this is how high or low I want the sun above the horizon. Let's set the day range first. So tap on date range, tap on start date, and I want to start to look for results from today. So I'll tap on today. Perfect. And now I tap on end date. In this case, I can choose a date using the calendar you see below. But if I tap on the black area you see on the screen, I can also add a period. In this case, I'll add 6 months, no, 1 year. I'll tell PhotoPills to look for results from today in 1 year. So when ready, tap on done, or on Android, tap on the back arrow to go back to the previous view. Cool, the day range is now set, so let's move on with the azimuth. Step 4. Set the azimuth of the sun. The good news is that the yellow pin you see on the map is linked with the black pin, so the azimuth of the sun is already set. In this case, it's 230.06 degrees plus minus 3 degrees. This is the tolerance, the error. This tolerance is represented on the map by this yellow sector you see. This means that PhotoPills will look for dates the position of the sun falls within this yellow sector. Always set the tolerance because it increases the likelihood of finding a shooting date. And you can always adjust the shooting spot a little bit afterwards. If you want to change the tolerance value, just tap on numeric, and here in this screen you can change it if you want. For the day range you set, the black sector you see on the map is telling you the positions, the directions where the sun will never be. So never look for the sun in the directions that fall within this dark sector on the map. Step 5. Set the elevation of the sun. We've set the day range, the azimuth and its tolerance, and now tap on elevation to set the elevation of the sun. I'm looking for a sunset through both arches, so I need to set the elevation of the sun to 0. I need to lower the sun here. So if I do it, the sun falls in this dark sector area. This means that for the day range I've selected and the azimuth I've selected, the sun will never be at 0 degrees of elevation. So there is no sunset through the arches. The shot I want is not possible. Shit happens. But don't desperate, my friends. PhotoPillers never give up. Let me increase the elevation of the sun until I get it outside the black sector and see the shot I can get. I love this. This is so fun. Now I have the elevation of the sun above the black sector. It is actually 6.26 degrees. Plus minus a tolerance, in this case is 0.5 degrees. For the elevation I like to have a smaller tolerance because I know the elevation I want for the sun. It is not that flexible as the azimuth where I can move around to find my shooting spot. If you want to change the tolerance of the elevation, tap on numeric, and from this screen again you can change the tolerance. And step 6. Tap on the search button to find all the possible shooting dates. Cool, we have it all now. We have the day range and we have the azimuth and the elevation of the sun we want. So tap on the search button to get a table of all the possible days the sun will be in the position we want it to be within the search parameters we've just set. Let's check one of the dates I'm getting. For example, this one, Saturday, December 21st, 2019. Tap on it and see what we get here on the planner. Well, not bad, not bad. The sun is not setting through third arch, but it's setting next to it. So it's a pretty cool shot. The thick orange line you see on the map is telling me the direction of the sunset, and the thin orange line is telling me the position of the sun for the selected date. In this case, it's December 21st, 2019, and the selected time, it's at 4:14 p.m. To have a better look at the shot, check this augmented reality screenshot I captured when I was there in October. The screenshot is for December 17th, not for December 21st, but the shot is more or less the same. You see the sun getting down and setting right next to a turret arch. Actually, you can shoot this photo every day in December. The sun doesn't change its position that fast from one day to the other. It's not like the full moon that changes a lot. Now that I have planned the shot, I can save it to my to-do list To do it, just tap on the Save button and tap on Plan to save new plan, and here put a name, for example, Sunset Windows, and tap on Save, and I got it saved in my to-do list. Another thing that you can do now is to send the plan to a friend. To do it, tap on More, Action, and tap on the email icon so you can send the plan to a friend via email. Also, you can set an alert to your calendar. Just tap on Add to Calendar, set an alert so you don't miss it. And that's it. This is how you can plan any sunshot you imagine with PhotoPills. I'll put a link to the plan I've just made in the description of this video down below, so you can import it to PhotoPills. And if you wish to learn how to photograph sunrises and sunsets, I'll also leave a link to our article Mastering Lens Filters and Long Exposure down below in the description of this video. Check it out. Now tell me, what photo you like me to plan next? Any particular location you like me to plan a photo? Comment below, I'm ready for action. And if you go and capture the photo I've just planned, please let me know, I want to see it. I'm waiting for your comments. And as always, if you go to capture it, leave no trace. Let's take care of the planet. In next video, I'm gonna plan another legendary shot, so don't miss it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click all the bells to get notified when I release it. And I'll see you in next video. And remember that you have the power to imagine, plan and shoot legendary photos. Bye.